Hey there, Medspa owners. If your website feels invisible on Google, this video is for you. Because what's holding most med spas back in the search right now isn't bad treatments, bad branding, or even bad content. It's low domain authority. And if that phrase already makes you want to run for the hills, please stay with me because I'm going to explain this in plain English and give you practical ways to fix it. Domain authority is basically Google's way of asking one question. Do we trust this website? And right now, if your med spa is stuck on page 10, 20, or even 43, Google's answer is probably not yet. That's frustrating, especially when you know your work is solid, you've invested in your website, you've posted the blogs, you might even be doing the SEO things. But without authority signals, Google doesn't reward effort, it rewards credibility. So let's talk about why this happens and how to fix it. Think of your website like a high-end boutique. You can have gorgeous displays, premium products, and the best service in town, but if your shop is hidden down a dusty alley no one walks on, no one's going to find it. Location is everything. And on the internet, the signpost to say, here we are, is domain authority. Google uses backlinks to signal that, hey, the website is here and it's reputable. It says what it means and it means what it says. If no one is linking to you, Google assumes you're either new, unknown, or not authoritative enough to rank. This is why so many med spa owners feel stuck. You're doing things, but nothing moves. It feels like SEO is a maze without exit. The fix isn't doing more random SEO tasks. The fix is doing the right credibility building moves consistently. So that's where these three strategies come in. Solution number one, we're going to start with guest blogging. Because when it's done right, this is one of the fastest ways to increase domain authority. Guest blogging simply means writing content for other websites in your industry. Beauty, wellness, skincare, aesthetics, and including a link back to your med spa's website. Why this works right now is because Google is still heavily valuing contextual relevant backlinks. So when a respected site links to you, it's like a public endorsement saying, this med spa knows what they're talking about, and they can deliver. So the mistake that most people make is that they either never do guest blogging at all, or they chase sites that will accept any post, even spammy low quality blogs. That can actually hurt you and your SEO efforts. What to do instead is to focus on relevance and quality, not volume. Look for sites that are in the beauty industry, wellness, medical aesthetics, something within your niche, have real content and real readers, and are obviously not selling backlinks. Your guest post doesn't need to be long or complicated, it just needs to be genuinely helpful and educational. This content performs the best things like treatment education, skincare myths, patient prep tips, or post-treatment care. So, in order to get started, do this today. Make a short list of 5 to 10 websites you'd be proud to be featured on and note their contact or contributor pages. Try to find local options as well. Then you can systemize it by creating a simple outreach process, one pitch per week, one follow-up, then move on. Track links in the spreadsheet and avoid paying for any backlinks or SEO packages, promising hundreds of links. That's a red flag and can honestly tank your rankings. Solution number 2. It's time to talk about AI, because this is where a lot of med spa owners either overhype or ignore it completely. AI doesn't magically rank your website, but it does make SEO more manageable and more strategic, especially when you're out running a med spa. Why this works right now is because consistency matters more than perfection. Search engines reward sites that show steady activity, updated content, and strong reputation signals. So AI tools, including platforms like HighLevel, can help you with this. It can help you identify content gaps, audit existing pages, manage reviews and reputation, research backlink opportunities. The mistake owners make here is either letting AI auto-publish without reviewing it or thinking AI alone is the strategy, and it's not. What to do instead is use AI as a support system, not the driver. You're still the expert, AI is just helping you move faster. So do this today. Run a basic content or reputation audit using your tools and identify one page or blog post that needs improvement. You can systemize it by scheduling a monthly SEO check-in, just 30 minutes to review the content, the reviews, the backlinks, especially if you're auto-publishing them. And make sure to avoid just copying, pasting AI content without any editing. Just the simple human touch is going to help it rank higher and avoid any detriment of it being AI generated content. Finally, solution 3. Let's talk about local influencers and community collaborators. One of the most underrated SEO strategies for med spas. This isn't about chasing celebrities, it's about partnering with local, relevant voices that already have trust and your ideal patients. This works right now because Google heavily prioritizes local relevance. When local websites, blogs, or creators link to your site, it signals geographic authority. The mistake Medspa owners make here is focusing only on the follower count. A local esthetician, wellness coach, or beauty blogger with a smaller audience but strong engagement is often far more valuable than a big name influencer who doesn't link back to you. The collaboration between the two is important, and staying local means it's going to be smaller, have a greater impact. So how to do this is invite these influencers in for treatments, make a deal with them, collaborate on an educational post, or even host small events and features around your community and participate in small events in community. Then at the end, make sure that they create digital content and link it back to you. So do this today. Identify 3 local creators or businesses that are aligned with your brand and start just one conversation. And you can systemize this by turning collaborations into an ongoing relationship instead of just one-off posts. And all while you do this, make sure that you don't rely on social tags, that you're focusing a lot more on links back to your website. That's really gaining more traction online. So here's the big takeaway. SEO isn't about tricks, it's about trust. When you consistently earn backlinks through guest blogging, support your strategy with AI, and build local authority through real collaborations, Google starts to see your med spa differently. Not as a hidden boutique on a dusty road, but as a credible destination online and in person. So if you want the full breakdown of this step-by-step guidance, go ahead and read the full article on our website. And if you're having a hard time being visible online, it's time to start building it intentionally. And you can always ask us here at Medspa Bloom and schedule a free consult of how we can make that goal a reality. Thank you so much. Till next time.